I'm going to show you how to create this exact landing page for any local service business that's out there on the internet, and you're going to be able to create this in less than 5 minutes. So let me show you how to do this.
First, I want you to let me explain a little bit something here. When you first create your website, it will only take you less than 5 minutes to make it, but you are going to have a basic website. The first one I created came out like this, and then you still had the basics down here like this. But the website I want to create for you, or I want you to create, is a website that looks like this. Now, when it's open altogether, this is just the builder page. It's going to look exactly like this. Okay, with the sticky header, with this call to action right here, another call to action here, call to action, call to action, call to action. This thing is converting like crazy. So to take it from this to this takes a total of 3 videos. So in the first video, I am going to show you how to make this sticky header right here that stays sticky and is a telecall, which means that you can tap on this when you're on a mobile phone and it will call the company. This stays in your face. Same day slots available today until 4 p.m., which gives them a sense of urgency. And then the next thing we're going to do after we do that is we're going to change the image from this right here to this right here. Okay? Now, in the second video, what we're going to do is we are going to tackle the fonts here. We're going to change the title, because as you can see in the title here, this is an AI generated title, reliable roofing solutions in your area. We're going to change it to emergency roofing services in Milford, Connecticut. So you could change this to whatever kind of niche that you're in. If you're a window installer or a siding installer or a plumber or an HVAC person, you can change this to anything you want in whatever city that you're in. Okay, you'll be able to change the tap to text and put your number in there. Text and image, put your number in there. You're also going to be able to, in the second video, create this form fill right here. So this is another way that you can capture their information. They'll put their name, their email address, and whatever message they want to send to you. And when they hit submit, it goes to your email. And then in the third and final video, I show you how to tweak the rest of the website so that it pertains to your particular niche so that you could collect leads on demand. This is a one-page landing page, basically website, that will convert any visitor because the intent is there. When a person looks for emergency roofing services or emergency plumbing services or whatever, emergency HVAC services, now to be transparent and straightforward with you, you do need to have a Divi account in order to create this landing page. If you don't have a Divi account, I'll leave a link below in the description so that you can get a Divi account. Also, if you don't want to watch all of the videos and go through this step by step, I also have a template of this exact website right here. All you have to do is click on the link that's in the description and you could download this template. It's a JSON file and you could upload it to your Divi library. Just like I have it in my Divi library right here. And I'll show you exactly how to install it so you don't have to go through all of the steps in creating this step by step. You could cheat and start with the template as is, just like this whole website. And all you have to do is edit with Divi and you could be able to change the title here, right here. You could change it to whatever city, town, services that you have. You could change the text right here. Tap the text and the link, whatever telephone number you want. The same thing with this one here, whatever telephone number that you want. And you could change the title right here. You could change the email address that this is going to right here. And you could change all of this without actually building it all out and following all the videos. You could start right from here and save a lot of time. So with all that said, without further ado, let's get started with the video.
Okay, now the first thing that you want to do is you want to go into your dashboard right here. So we're going to go into the WordPress dashboard, and here we are. And we're going to go to pages, and we're going to add a page. Now you could call this anything that you want to, but instead of making another plumbing landing page, I'm going to show you the versatility by calling this a roofer's landing page. Okay, now we're going to click with Divi right here. Then we're going to go to the plus sign over here, and we're going to build with AI. Okay, we're going to call this I am building a roofer landing page. Okay, and then right here, you want to put in, the description. Okay, you want the AI to create something for you. So what I have for you right here is a one-page website landing page tool. Okay, I will put the link to this page in the description below, so you can go ahead and you can copy this right here. Okay, this is a AI prompt that you can use. You can mouse click, you can copy this, and this right down here is a tool that you could use to, if you wanted to create your own design, what you need to have in a landing page to be highly converted. Okay, so I'm going to give you this. Like I say, this page is going to be in the description below where you can copy and paste all of this text. So we're going to go back here, we're going to paste this in, and the only thing I'm going to change here is I'm going to change at the top where it says plumbing. I'm going to change this to roofing. Now, if you had a beauty salon, you would put beauty salon there. If you had a barbershop, you put barbershop. If you was a siding contractor or window contractor, whatever you do as a service provider, you can put right in here. Okay, I'm going to use stock images so it'll be faster. I'm going to create the layout, and it will create it in real time right here. Now, how fast was that? How fast was that? Okay, so now you have a landing page, a basic landing page. I don't think it took 5 minutes at all. And you have all the elements that you need for a landing page right here. So now that you have your landing page, now we have to tweak it, right? Okay, so now we can get started with creating the sticky header. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the dashboard right here. You know what? You want to save everything. So luckily that says that. So we're going to click right here and say save draft. Now that it's saved, now we want to go to the dashboard. And we want to go down here to Divi. We want to go to Divi Theme Builder. What we're going to do is we're going to add a new template. So we're going to create a new template. And it's going to be a specific page. And it's going to be the roofer's landing page. Now you want to click down here, click template. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a custom header. And we're going to build it from scratch. Okay, so now here is what you call a section. And in Divi, we have section, we have rows, and then we have the content that is in the row. So now, right here in the section settings, what we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, add a row. And we're going to add a single row. And we're not going to worry about putting anything there right now. But as you can see, the pattern between the row and the section right here is quite large. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the settings, the row settings over here. We're going to go to design. We are going to go to spacing. And in the top and bottom here, we're going to put 0 and then another 0. And now, as you can see, there's very little spacing. So what we want to do is we want to bring the row down from the top a little bit. So again, in the spacing for the top margin, we are going to add some, maybe 10 pixels. And as you can see now, it's down from the top. Now inside of this section, we want to make this red because as you can see here, our row is red. Our basic section is red right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We have the section settings open right here. So what we're going to do is now we're going to go to the content right here. We're going to go to background and we're going to add a background color. And we're going to add the red color, as you can see right there. We're going to save that. Always save your changes. And then we're going to go here and we're going to add some text. So we're going to click text module right there. And as you can see, you can't even see the text. But what we're going to do is we're going to put this text right here called 24/7 203 333 3333. So we're going to put call 24/7 and the phone number 203 333 3333. We put a space in between there so it looks more like a phone number. And then what we're going to do is we're going to call, this is going to be an H2, okay? As you can see now it's more prevalent right here on the left-hand side. But what we want to do is now we want to design heading text. We're going to click on H2 and we want to make that at least, we want to make this bold. We want to put it into the center. We also want to make the text white. So we're going to go here or we're going to click on this white right here. And as you can see, the text turns white. We're going to change the size of the text. I'm going to make it larger. Right, maybe 50. Right there. Now you want to check it in mobile as well. So we're going to go to the mobile design right here. And as you can see, the text is like so. In mobile, we're going to make the text a little smaller so it fits. And we can check the different sizes of mobile by grabbing this right here and going. So if you have a phone that's this big, say, maybe you might want the text to be smaller. So it fits up there, okay? And while we're in here, we're going to make the spacing at the top a little more centered. So we're going to go to spacing here. We're going to go to the top. We're going to add spacing right there. Just like that. Okay. So now if we go into the tablet look, we can see right here that it's kind of big. So we're going to probably change the text heading to a smaller text size for the tablet, which that looks pretty good, I guess. And we're just going to leave it like that. We're going to save. Okay. Now we can go back to the desktop view and we can click here and go to the content again. Now, underneath that, I'm going to want to have a scented paragraph here because as you can see right here, it says same day slots available 24/7. In fact, we could probably copy this, but we want to copy the whole thing. CTR, then click CTRL-C, go back to your page right here, and then CTRL-V to paste it in. And as you can see, it pasted it in there, but we want to have it in the center. So we're going to click up here and put it in the center. We're going to highlight this. As you can see, it's an H3. We're going to bold it. And we're going to change the color to white. Just like that. Okay. So now if we go into the mobile views, you can see here that the text is a little bit large. So now if you go into the H3 text, you could change the size here so it fits on the mobile. And if you grab this blue bar right here, you can see, okay, we don't have mobile phones that small. So as you can see, it would be good at mostly any mobile size, right? So we'll go back to the desktop view just like that. And now we're looking good, right? But we got to do one more thing, right? We want to make this sticky on top. So how do we do that? First, we're going to go to the section settings right here, then go to advanced, scroll effects, and stick to the top. So let's save that and see if it does the right thing that we want to do now. So let's exit this page. All changes are saved. We're going to go back to the pages, all pages, and we're going to preview our page. Okay, as you can see now it's sticky and the color stays. So what's the next thing that we want to change, right? I mean, this is a boat. It has nothing to do with a roofing website, right? The only reason why it looks like this is because this is a test page that I created, a test website. It's called a fishing charter website. So put a boat in there. But we want to change this. We want this to look like a roofing website, right? This is going to be a roofing landing page, not a fishing landing page. So what we need to do is we need to change this image. Now, what I suggest is you put your own image in here, okay? It's better to have your own image than stock images, even if the image completely sucks, to be honest with you. But what we're going to do for this is just because this is training, I'm going to go and find an image in Pixabay. And I have an account here. It's a free account. It doesn't cost anything to join Pixabay. But I'm going to explore here. I'm going to put roofing just for ha-has to see what comes up. Now, these images here cost money. So you don't really want these images up here. And just for the sake of time, as I was scrolling, I see this picture right here, which I'm going to use this picture. And you just click on download, download. You're going to download it anywhere on the computer that you want to. So I'm just going to name it Roofer, and I'm going to save it. Okay, and I'm going to go back to my website here. I'm going to go to Edit with Divi, and I'm going to go to the section settings. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go to background, and I'm going to go to image, and I'm going to change this image. And what I need to do is go to the folder that this image is in. And here it is right here. So I'm just going to drag and drop it. Make sure that you put it all text in here. I'm just going to call this roofing. And then we're going to upload the image. And as you can see, voila, we have the image right there. Now it's looking more like a roofing website. Okay, that was the end of the first video. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to change the fonts up here. I'm going to show you how to create these buttons right here. And we're also going to create a form fill right here. And don't forget, if you want to go ahead and cheat, all you have to do is download my free template right here, which will have a link in the description below. Also, don't forget to download my free AI prompt that is going to tell the AI how to create your website if you want to create your website from scratch. If you got any value out of this, please consider subscribing to the channel and tinging the icon bell so that you're notified every time I come out with a new video like this. Again, thank you for watching.